Hey, how is everyone? I'm not caught up on my rest yet, but it's my day off, and um, I gotta check in with everybody. Um, I want to respond to McSoappy's contest first, and then I want to do a Dereck 3 update because I'm in business now. I have to do this, okay? But first off, David, congratulations on a year being here in the vinyl community. Thanks for Yeah, thank you for finding your place, as it were. You know what I mean? Because I know you've been involved, but you like seems like you come and go and you kind of be in the background, and then lately you've been kind of back out, just making videos and doing your thing and interacting, and it's really cool. Really, really enjoy when you share moments with your family. Your daughter is amazingly beautiful. Um, how do you put into words the natural beauty and uh, awesomeness of youth, the innocence of it. You know, she's like a flower that's just starting to grow, and you can just see all the potential in her in that video where she likes my sister's cat. So that's very touching. I love it when we see people's children. Pudsey has had his daughters in his videos as well, and Eel of Ox and Sequoia Flame. I think there's been some other folks with their kids in the videos. It's all. I think it's awesome. So, David, congratulations. Excuse me. I'm going to recommend to you what you mentioned that you heard in my video recently when I was talking about music that comforts me. I want to recommend those artists to you. That's Steve Jansen and Richard Barbieri. Now, I only have one of their albums on vinyl because they're so hard to find. But I'd like to recommend anything by these two guys. They were originally in the band Japan with David Sylvian. Okay. Now, if you go all the way back to Japan, Tin Drum is the very best Japan album, in my opinion. Gentlemen Wear Polaroids is great too. The live one, Oil on Canvas. But it's this solo stuff, or their duo stuff. Anything by Jansen and Barbieri, or with Mick Karn as well. This stuff is divine. It's a cut above to my ear. It's better than. Yeah, I'm feeling, I'm getting enough input from you folks that you're letting me know, Dereck, please speak your mind. And I've been discouraged in life so much to shut the fuck up that I do need a lot of encouragement to just go ahead and just continue to speak my mind because I want to. And I'm going to say it to my experience, this music is a cut above a lot of music that is just shoveled at you 24 hours a day. The same kind of sound constantly. You're not getting this. This is some good protein, brother. So I want to recommend, if I could make a big recommendation, it would be the Yellow Magic Orchestra Japan Axis, and I could do a college course on that music, how good it is, and how it's connected not only from Japan, the country itself, to England, to Germany, and krautrock. There's a direct connection to all schools. It's amazing, and the music is just the best. Hiromi Hosono, who started Yellow Magic Orchestra, is, in my opinion, one of the unknown godfathers of electronic and funk. Godfather. I'm making some large statements. I think I can back them up with the music. So David McSoappy, Steve Jansen, and Richard Barbieri. Oh, check it out. Richard Barbieri is the keyboardist in Porcupine Tree. Talk about the connection, okay? Porcupine Tree. You can love him or hate him. A lot of people don't like Porcupine Tree. I understand why, actually. And I didn't really like them at first. I heard No Man first. And I thought that Porcupine Tree was kind of wooden sounding. And I still, as good as Gavin Harrison is on the drums, I still think sometimes he don't have no feel, or not enough feel. But it's the entire picture of the music and what Steven Wilson is trying to show us that I love. And the sonic invention of Richard Barbieri is integral to the sound of Porcupine Tree. And this is his solo work. If you can find Richard Barbieri's solo work too, highly recommend it. Music of the highest order. Of the highest order. Congratulations on being here for a year. So I'm just going to be on for another minute because I checked my email. I have several more orders. Probably when I'm done filling these orders, folks, I'm going to have less than 50 copies of the red vinyl Dereck left. And I need to address something. I'm getting a lot. I'm not exaggerating. I'm getting a lot of personal messages, people begging me. I don't get paid till next week or in 2 weeks. Can you hold me a red? And I'm telling you in the letters, I can't promise it. Okay? And this is why. Number one, as I've said all along, I really don't want to be a businessman. I don't like thinking in business terms. But once you're doing it, you're an idiot to not do business correct. Okay? And I am not an idiot. I might be slow about some things, but I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. And I think some of you people have noticed, if you've been watching my videos, that I get a little pricked sometimes. I do have a chip on my shoulder from growing up in America black, because you get that message, especially back in the 60s and 70s, because you're black, you are not expected to know anything or to have any brains. And so that always gets a reaction out of me when I think someone speaks to me or says something to me where they're inferring, I don't think you know what you're talking about, or you couldn't possibly know this, and you probably don't realize what you've said is triggering this in me, but I'm telling you now, okay? So I can't hold. You have to pay. I mean, that's cold, but it's not cold. It's business. You want a red vinyl, borrow some money. And I'm being really blunt about it because I know how it is. Even now, as broke ass as we all are, I work with people. I'm a social worker. I work with a lot of people with mental illness, but I work with a lot of people with addiction problems. These people have not got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out, but don't you know they can find that money to get those drugs? Now, I'm not equating people wanting my record with getting drugs, but I'm saying this about human behavior. And you just have to deal with me, folks. I'm just telling the truth about us. If you want something bad enough, you'll get it. So I have to put it to you like that, guys. People that I don't even know, or are like you're an old friend. No, I'm not talking about someone who just wrote me who is like potentially a new friend. You're one amongst about 8 people that just messaged me in the last 24 hours. Come on, man. I don't want to miss out. Hold me one. I ain't going to have it until this and that. And I can only hear that from a couple folks who are actual already friends, okay? And I told them, you better get your ass on the double hustle, please, and get that money to me, because people are buying it. I have to honor that. If you're laying your money down, I have to honor it. And here's the other thing that you got to know. I'm really very honest, okay? If you send me the money, I'm putting you down. I'm not going to fudge you. I'm not going to bump you for somebody. I'm not going to do that, guys. If someone pays and they make it across the finish line, they get it. It's only fair, okay? So please, if you're really wanting a red vinyl, just get $20 to me. You can do it, okay? I grew up financially poor. I know, Stephanie, you hate it when I say that, but it's the damn truth. There were times when we had nothing. I mean, we barely had government commodities to eat. Remember that time all we had was split pea soup to eat? How long did that go on? All we had was government commodity split pea soup to eat. We were starving. This was after Dad left and Mom was in the hospital for an extended period, mental illness. You remember that, Stephanie? We figured out how to make syrup with just water and sugar. And I think we figured out how to make some kind of pancake or patty out of nothing but water and flour. Do you remember that, Stephanie? I am not ashamed of this stuff. It's made me stronger. I know it's made you stronger, Stephanie. And I know some of you other folks that have had similar experiences in life, it's made you stronger or it killed you. You ain't here to listen to me. So what I'm saying is, I come from a background of not having money. And I know that when push comes to shove, you can find a way. So please, folks, do that, all right? I want you to have the record that you want, but get the money to me because people are blowing me away. 2 people from Singapore. Hello, Singapore. I got fans in Singapore. Is it a fellow named Ray and a fellow named Gerald? They've ordered my album all the way from Singapore. Who knew? I have orders from, there's this fellow named Ziga in Slovenia. A friend. I consider him a friend. He buys, when I put something out, he buys it. So people all over the world have already ordered this record. Slovenia, Switzerland, Sweden, Denmark, Finland, Canada, US, Australia, several people from Australia already. And I haven't even gotten Big Star's order yet. I'm blown away, people. I really am. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. And here's what I also want to let you know. The wonderful thing that's happening as a result of you guys paying for these records now means I get to pay my the people back. And one of them wants to be known, the other one doesn't. So I'll tell you. Thank you, Sequoia Flame, David. David gave me the biggest chunk of money to make this happen, and I needed a big chunk. And then I threw in my money and one other person who wants to be anonymous. David, thank you so much. I've already in the way it's going, I'll be able to pay both people back now, which is what I want to do. I hate owing people money, and the way if it goes as it's going, I'm going to use the money that I make to make the next record, either Indrima or me. Indrima has lines on some things. I may not have to do it. I may be able to do another one of my own records. But I want to also say this generally, and the person knows the people that know who I'm talking to. I am a lone wolf. I really don't like answering to people. And especially when it comes to my own art. I'm doing my thing. Thank you for getting me off the ground. But honestly, if I make enough money profit-wise, to make the next record, that's what I just want to do it me. I don't want to have to answer to other people's ideas about my art. And I don't care if that sounds arrogant. I think I have the right. I really dislike, I really do. It's like when I'm doing something, if I'm collaborating on something with someone, that's one thing. But I get prickly and I get grouchy having people sitting over my shoulder trying to tell me what to do, especially about my own stuff. So if I make enough money, I'm flying solo as far as making my next records. I mean, and no offense to you, Sequoia Flame, or the other person. I'm just telling you how I like to operate. I don't like somebody second guessing my choices. That's why I'm single. I would hate to be the husband that you read about who has killed his wife over dinner, an argument. I'm being bluntly honest. I would rather be alone than deal with it. And that kind of comes with my art too. I know what I want to do. Maybe that's why I'm here at 56 going on 57, just finally getting my first solo vinyl out. That's another thing I want to clarify. I got other vinyl out. I do have other solo records out on vinyl, but this is the first full-length album under my solo name on vinyl. And it's exciting. And I have done this before. I did it back in the 80s. Completely did it. One of the first people on the indie DIY scene, rock scene in Nebraska to make his own records besides Chip Davis and Mannheim Steamroller. I taught myself how to do it. So I know how to do business. I just don't like it. I don't like doing business. But I know how to do it. And I know what I want. I know what I want. Let me continue, because I had two people since this project started, and even before this project started, I've had people personal message me about, hey, you want to get involved in putting together a vinyl community compilation CD or a record? And the answer is no. It's a lot of work. I mean, it's a lot of work to do this. And, I could have been doing this all along as far as soliciting money and stuff. And, I just really never really want to do it. Once the momentum gets started, I go with it. But I mean no offense to folks who've approached me, and I've turned them down. Please, I hope you can understand. This is a lot of work. And yeah, I don't have a problem doing it for myself. But the more people you get involved, the more people you have to please, the quicker relationships get frayed, communication breaks down. I'm just telling the truth. You all know it's true. I don't want it. I don't want that headache. I want to make records. I want to put them out. But I would like to mostly focus on myself. I have a good working relationship with Indrima, with Nick. It's tense, but it has to be. It's good that way. But we have a good working relationship. And what I like about Nick is he leaves me the hell alone. He understands me. It's like, we're doing stuff. Okay, we're doing it. When we're done, I'll see you. Okay, I love you, but I'll see you. Get out of my hair. Leave me alone. That's how I operate. So, McSoappy, David, congratulations on a year. This is some of the finest music. I mean, there's a lot of fine music, and it's just my opinion, and my opinion is just that, just an opinion. But I'm stating my opinion very strongly, and I'm stating it really strongly because I listen to a lot of music, and I hear what the majority of music sounds like. This does not sound like the majority of music. This is better than the majority of the music I'm talking about. And I always keep saying this because some people do take it personally. I do know I pissed somebody off recently. Sorry. I'm sorry you don't understand. Bad music exists. Some music that's made a lot of money is bad still. It will remain nameless. There's no reason for you to take it personally. I like you as a person. I'm sorry you listen to bad music. I'm sorry you do. And I also see a correlation between the stupid level of humanity in America and our culture. We got a lot of stupid culture, a lot of stupid programming, a lot of stupid music, a lot of stupid magazines, People, Inquirer, all that shit. If you read that stuff, I'm gonna bust your ass. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, I'm still short on sleep, but this again, as you know, is the real me. This is how I feel. I love you people, but I do wish that I could get some of you people off of that crap music that you've been raised on. Get away from it. Get away from it. My record that I'm putting out, Dereck 3, as you'll hear, it has its moments. It's got some good moments. It ain't perfect, but it's not that usual crap. You won't be able to listen to my record and say, you sound like so-and-so, because I don't. I sound like me. Very proud of that. And there's a lot of music like that out in the world where it don't sound like everybody else, and it doesn't sound like these roots that seem to be so fucking important to people. I'm so tired of roots. See how I get going? I need rest. Congratulations, David McSoappy.